Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. Today we are going to solve this question which is choose the correct labeling for A, B and C in the given picture. Option A says A ovum, B corpus luteum, C graphene follicle. Option B says A zygote, B graphene follicle, C corpus luteum. Option C says A ovum, B graphene follicle, C primary oocyte. Option D says A sperm, B graphene follicle and C corpus luteum. So this is the picture what has been given, and these are the labeled parts, that is A, B, and C. Okay. So if you have to look at this diagram and say what it is, of course it is nothing but the ovary. Okay. Ovary is a it's a spongy tissue which is like an almond, and this is the one where there is formation of ovum, and that is called as oogenesis. Okay. Oogenesis, nothing but the formation of the ovum. So you can see that the formation of the ovum begins with by the formation of the primary follicle. Okay, so the ovarian cells which are there from birth or even before birth, okay, in the fetal stage itself, they will get slowly encircled by the granulosa cells to form primary follicles. Further, primary follicles will get converted to secondary follicles and further tertiary follicles. Tertiary follicles are characterized by the fluid-filled cavity called as antrum. And here you have the ovum here. And this ovum further, this tertiary follicle further gets converted, or you can say gets matured to form something called as Graafian follicle. Okay? Graafian follicle. And this is the one which carry the mature ovum. The further the Graafian follicle will rupture to release the ovum. So what is this getting released? That is ovum. And this process is called as the release of ovum. Release of ovum is called as ovulation. Okay, ovulation. Okay. So A is ovum. Now further, this Graafian follicle which got ruptured, the remnants of the Graafian follicle will get converted into something called as corpus luteum. Though it is remnant, so what does it do? It produces high amount of progesterone. It produces progesterone. Okay, so as to maintain pregnancy if at all the ovum which is released gets fertilized, as well as to rebuild the endometrium which was lost in the previous menstrual cycle. Okay, so according to our description, A is what? Ovum. Okay, and B is what? Corpus luteum. Corpus luteum. And C is what? Graafian. Graafian follicle. Okay, Graafian follicle. So let us see. The option A says A is ovum, B is corpus luteum, C is Graafian follicle. Yes, that is absolutely right according to our description. Option B says A is zygote, which is totally wrong because the ovum has not undergone fertilization. Hence, here itself you can just rule it out. Then option C says A is ovum, which is correct. B is Graafian follicle, which is wrong because B here is nothing but the corpus luteum. Hence, it is ruled out. Option D says A is sperm. Okay, this is totally wrong because sperm is not produced in the ovaries. They are produced in the seminiferous tubules of the testicles. Okay, hence option D is totally wrong. So let us conclude the answer. So what is the correct answer? The answer is option A. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.